You want to know something? Many people across America believe that the game known as spades is simply just like any other card game. But here at Central VA Spades, we approach the game of spades as an experience like none other. That's because we believe that in playing spades, there are elements of competition, strategy, mental strength, trash talk, fun vibes, and memorable moments. Hello to everybody watching this video. My name is Wes, and I'll be your narrator for the day. But let me tell you a little about myself. I am an Aquarius. Born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. I enjoy long walks around Sam's Club, particularly the free sample aisle, and I absolutely love to play spades. For 10 years, I've been a member of Central VA Spades, and I also serve as one of the group's co-organizers. Over the course of this video, I'll be sharing a brief overview for Central VA Spades, followed by what you might expect if you were coming to an event for the first time, and I will also answer some frequently asked questions that people have before attending an event. The history of Central VA Spades. This organization was created in 2011 by our founder and lead organizer, Brandy. You see, good people, during that time, there weren't a lot of social groups for spades players in the Central Virginia area that would meet on a regular basis. But our organizer, Brandy, had a grand vision for creating a group for spades players in the area that was fun, inclusive, and that had an avenue for folks to meet new people and make connections. Now, when this group was first created, it didn't take long for the popularity of the group to take off, and the word of a formal spades group in the Central Virginia area started to spread around like wildfire. One thing that a lot of people around the country fail to realize is that Virginia has an ample supply of people who love to play spades, as well as people who love to come out to our events. But over the years, Central VA Spades became so big that additional co-organizers and ambassadors were also added to the team. Fast forward to 2026, Central VA Spades has well over 2,000 members, we have up to 2 events each month, and we have people who are willing to travel from out of state to play at our events. What to expect at your first event.
Wondering what's it like coming to a spades meetup for the first time? We'll show you. An event host will give you a rundown of how the event goes, and if you don't have a partner, that's fine. We'll pair you up with one. You'll sit at one of the tables, you can order food and drinks, you'll meet new people and have a great time.
I'll take a few moments to elaborate on the clip that you just watched. If you're coming to a Central VA Spades event for the first time, here are the important things worth mentioning. At least once a month, we partner with local restaurants to host our events. And at Central VA Spades, we play for fun and not money. If you come to an event and you don't have a partner, then we can pair you up with somebody. We accept spades players ranging from beginners to expert in level of skills. Now, once you sit at the table with 3 other folks, everyone at the table needs to agree on what set of rules you're going to play by before the game starts. Trust me, this is important, because failure to do this might unfortunately lead to moments of intense fellowship that could have very well been avoided if everybody was on the same page before the start of the game. Typical spades games at our events go to 500, but due to crowd sizes, sometimes we have games to go to 350. If one of the teams at your table wins a game, you can either play another game of spades, or you can wave down one of our co-organizers, and someone will be able to swap out the losing team at your table with another team that's ready to play. And lastly, while most of our events have the set time of when they start and they end, it's okay to come late, and in most times, the restaurants that are hosting our event will allow us to stay a little after the time our event was supposed to end. Now on to our frequently asked questions. Question number 1. Do I have to bring anything to an event? Here's the simple answer. You are only required to bring yourself. As previously stated, you can bring your partner, and if you don't have one, we will partner somebody up with you. Lastly, our group will provide all the playing cards, pins, score pads, rule sheets, and anything else you might need to play a few games of spades. So just bring yourself, and I promise that you'll have a good time. Question number 2. Do you all play for money? Simply put, we do not play for money. Here's the thing. There's nothing personal against people that play for money. From poker, to spades, to bid whist tournaments, tonk, etc. There's a place for money in the realm of card games. But the uncomfortable truth is that when you mix money and spades, it can lead to some unnecessary tension. And this is because in the game of spades, fair is simply a place where they judge pigs. In a typical game, you may never get a good hand, or you may encounter opponents that are very good with cheating in the form of hand signals, code words, or simple gestures that are hard to pick up. And when some folks feel like they lost money on a game of spades because things simply weren't fair, their emotions get involved and things tend to go left. So a great way to avoid all the unnecessary drama is to play spades for fun and bragging rights. Question number 3. Is trash talk allowed at the events? Well, I'll say most definitely. If you love to talk trash, then be the best trash talker that the game of spades has to offer. But just know that if you can dish it, then you should be able to take it. Over the years, I've seen countless folks come to one of our events for the very first time, talking trash out of the gate, only to get embarrassed, get some trash talk thrown back at them, and never come back to any more events. We call those folks the one and dones, because they simply don't know how to accept the bad with the good. Here at Central VA Spades, we don't want to see folks come to an event extremely confident and get run off because they lost a few times. So in summary, you can talk trash, but be prepared to receive the same energy in return, and be sure to have some thick skin. Because if you don't think that you can handle a game of spades, then we might have you sign one of our liability waivers so that we are not held liable for any misunderstandings and things that happen because of hurt feelings. Question number 4. How often do you all play spades? Currently, we have regular events once a month. On occasions, we may partner with other organizations for a second event during the month. Question number 5. Do you have any events for beginner spades players? Most definitely. At least once every quarter, we will have beginner spades workshops, and we've also been having beginner bid whist workshops. The beginner spades workshops are different from regular workshops in 3 major ways. Number 1, at the beginner workshop events, a teacher will help guide you through the world of spades and bid whist, and they'll also teach you how to become proficient at playing. Number 2, the environment is very friendly, understanding, and there is no judgment. And number 3, the workshops typically last 2.5 hours, which is enough time to get a good foundation in spades and bid whist. Question number 6. Are these events free? All of our regular events and workshops are free to attend. We only ask that if you order any food or drinks, then you pay your tab before leaving the venue. Now we do accept donations, but there's no pressure for anybody to donate. The only time that you might have to spend money on an event is if we partner with another organization for an event that charges for parking or ticket prices. And in the past, we have charged for our end of the summer cookout event just to cover the out-of-pocket expenses for shelter rental, cost of food, and decorations. Question number 7. I see that you accept donations. Where does the money go? This is a great question, and it deserves a transparent answer. Any and every donation made to Central VA Spades goes back into the group in some form or fashion. For example, it costs several $100s a year for us to use the Meetup app for posting events and registering new members. It costs money to continuously replenish decks of cards, pins, and score pads over the course of the year. It also costs money to put together special events like our anniversaries. And for our anniversaries, we usually get a decorated cake, cupcakes, decorations, and we have giveaways that's completely funded from donation money. This is a group that is powered by volunteers, and we've been running for over 15 years because of the generosity of members who have it in their heart to give. But we accept all forms of donations. If you have a deck of cards or other supplies that could be used at one of our events, we will gladly accept them. All in all, here at Central VA Spades, we don't believe in blocking our blessings. So if you have something to give, we will not turn you down. Question number 8. How can I keep track of future events? Currently, the best way to keep track of our events is by registering on meetup.com or the app and joining our group. Here, we try to post events several months in advance so people know when to expect them. We've also been posting event reminders on our Instagram and Facebook pages, and reminders will also be posted here on YouTube as well. Question number 9. Do you accept volunteers, partnerships, and collaborations? We most certainly accept all 3. When it comes to help, we are looking for volunteers who have the patience and passion to teach at our workshops. We are also open to accepting volunteers who wouldn't mind helping with setting up events, greeting people who arrive at our events, and managing the floor when the card games are in progress. When it comes to partnerships and collaborations, we are definitely open to sponsorship opportunities from organizations and collaborations with social groups that align with our values. Lastly, if you're a restaurant owner or manager in the Central VA area and you want to partner with us for an event, feel free to contact us about the details. In addition to one of our events bringing added revenue to your restaurant, I can take pictures of the food that I order, post them on my social media platforms, and also write reviews on Google and Yelp. As of 2026, I have over 9 million views of pictures that I've taken at restaurants and posted on Google. And I also have a history of recommending restaurants that partner with us to other social groups in the Richmond area. Now, the last question, what type of content will you be posting on YouTube? That's an excellent question. The purpose for this channel will be to educate, inform, and entertain. So the plan will be to post content related to these 3 categories. For example, some videos on this page will discuss topics related to playing spades, like bidding, and using the game rules to your advantage. Some videos will give shoutouts to certain members, teams, organizations, and restaurants. And in the future, some videos will be of skits related to spades, as well as thought-provoking conversations that occurred during a spades game. Lastly, at some of our meetup events, we will be playing music throughout the event. The music that we play will be linked to a playlist on our YouTube page that people can check out if they like what they hear. So there you have it, folks. It's been a pleasure sharing this info with all of you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on YouTube, on our meetup page, on our Instagram page, or shoot us an email at centralvaspades@gmail.com. We hope to hear from you or see you at one of our future events. Peace.